Hey there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim, here to give you all your messages for the next 3 days. And remember, they might be pointing to something in the future. Spirit is not necessarily very linear. I like to call it next 3 days, but you know, they're not exactly linear when it comes to the messages, so let's just be open. But you are the only sign that I've done so far here on Christmas, and so you are a special group of people. I love my signs, my Cancers. You all are awesome. You all are awesome empaths, definitely. All right. Spirit guides, angels, give us a message for Cancer. And I did just burn some black sage. It's been a minute since I've completely spiritually cleansed this place. So yes, it's all coming together in a powerful way. No, it's so strange. I don't even know whether I should pass this message along to you because it was just so odd. But I got this message before doing your reading that if you could imagine or visualize that you have time traveled and you're 5 years into the future and everything is kind of exactly how you are wanting it. That's what I was seeing for you. And I was seeing this time period right now as being like you're in a process right now, and the message was enjoy this process because Spirit is saying you're so gonna love the outcome. I hope you can visualize it for yourself because it's powerful. And I know time travel, like that came through too. I'm like, what is this time travel stuff? Although the collective read had a little bit to do with using the quantum realm to help us bypass some issues on the timeline. So maybe, and fix some things. So maybe it was kind of linking into that. But let's get into this beautiful message here with these cards. Conjunction and Mars. Wow. All right. This is powerful. This is a powerful conjunction. Whatever is coming together for you is coming together in a beautiful way. You may feel like, hey, I'm in the process part right now. Don't get discouraged and have patience with yourself because I sense that the outcome is really good. And trust me, I wouldn't just say that to you all. There are some readings I do and people are just really like, oh, I didn't really want to know that. But I give you exactly what Spirit tells me. So, aw, that is so sweet. It's the last one. See, and that kind of got I think this is in the future for you. No, I don't necessarily think it's 5 years. But there's something here that's coming together for you. And it's going to be so powerful and beautiful. Conjunction says love, divine union, and infinity. During this stage, we witness the miraculous work of two opposites merging to create a unique third form. Sun and moon unite to reveal the entire cosmos. Black and white unite to reveal the spectrum of color. This, by the way, is Kim Krans Wild Unknown alchemy. I use her decks quite often. It says this is not a compromise. This is an activation. Beautiful. Oh, I like it. Recognize the stirring of your heart and be ready for an element of surprise. Through the opposites arises the infinite. And then Mars, well, Mars is powerful, right? Mars is powerful. You can associate Mars with that emperor energy, the emperor energy. Will, vigor, activism. With Mars by your side, you can assert yourself in the world. There's a clarity of purpose. There's a flame that arises here. says when this appears in a reading, strength and vigor is required to face challenges ahead. This may be in the form of speaking your truth, getting yourself out of a harmful relationship or job, or getting involved in some activist work. It says we must be precise with our dosage of Mars. Yeah, because uncontrolled amounts can lead to outbursts or violence, right? Wow. What is it you're standing up for? Let's see. Let's get some more cards out here on the table. Something beautiful. I mean, you might be in a process that's already taken a few years. Something might be like right around the corner. In fact, I do have cards that sometimes will spit out a timing card. So let's use those later and see if maybe we can get a timing on approximately when this is going to come together for the signs of Cancer. Cosmos Oracle, what you got? Oh, okay, so for some of you all, it is about deciding, hey, this relationship, this situationship is not right for me. On the outside, because optical doubles is about when stars appear to be close together, but they're actually very far apart. This can result here as like a metaphor for you of something that it looks good on the surface. Maybe it's packaged well, but you might be miles apart when it comes to mission, purpose in life. Something in common in that sense, like being on the same path, being harmonious. So if there's something off, then you're noticing it. And I would say that this is probably linked with action. And so you may be taking action soon. Maybe it's going to come up in this year where you take action of trying to make sure that whatever's not aligned for you, that visually looks good, but you know it just doesn't feel right or it feels off, that you won't accept it. I think a lot of us find ourselves in those positions in life, whether that be even a career. Some people just get into careers maybe because their parents did, or a job maybe because something to do with it being in the family, or a relationship because, I don't know, some people are focused on status, or looks, and of course we all know that that's superficial, but not just superficial. If it's sometimes we feel pressured to do things that are accepting but feel miles apart from our truth in that situation or with that person, right? So I think something is going to come to the surface here, especially with how you feel cellular. You feel it through your whole body. The cell is the building blocks of our body. It's actually, it's your key to success, right? So I think it's saying, how does something make you feel? On every level, you're Cancer, so I would say that you're probably very clairsentient. So you all by nature are probably people who maybe even get very physical symptoms when something is off. And you may be somebody who's been putting up with that for a very long time. But you feel it. So listen to what your body is trying to tell you, I would say. Spirit, can we focus, please, on the good thing coming together? I'm almost getting like something that doesn't appear that it would go together actually goes together, is what I'm getting. That's interesting. Something that doesn't appear to go together actually does go together. Wow. Oh, that's big. Dark energy. Okay. And troposphere. So this is saying, with troposphere, it's saying the conditions are right for life. say you've terraformed a planet and you have all the elements available to you. You have it, so things are right for you to make it exactly how you want it, right? That's what they're saying with troposphere is you have all the right ingredients, but guess what? There's something here that you don't see. There's a mystery here. There's something else that could be added to this. It's like having a plain cake and then you add cream cheese icing, and the cream cheese icing was in the dark energy. Didn't ever know it existed, but now that you know it existed, like you can't go without having it on that cake or something, you know what I mean? Something like that. There's something really good that you don't see. Let me go to dark energy real quick. Yeah, the mystery. That's what I thought. Okay, so Cosmos, Oracle, dark energy, the mystery, undiscovered potential. It is in the darkness where we find our most valued talents, passions, and motivations. The darkness is not always about going down into the basement to look for pain. Dark energy is universally defined as unknown energy. What if you were being a certain version of yourself, thinking that this is all of your potential, and there is a lot more to discover, and that it says there is a lot more to discover. Troposphere, water, oxygen, life. Your seed is on fertile soil. The environmental conditions are favorable. Enjoy the magic of being aligned with the space that provides you sowing fertile conditions. It's in the mystery. That's your fertile ground. That's where everything is, I think. Oh, okay. What else have you got here for Cancer? The Fool. It's right for this, right? The new, a new journey, new adventure, a new beginning. The Fool is a card where he's coming down the mountain, and it's on the premise that this person has already been through a period of their life where they have had enlightenment, awakening. They're really gung-ho, ready for this next part of their journey. Who knows what it brings? That's the Fool. We're just ready for this next part of the journey, and it takes that first step. Takes that first step into the unknown. The moon. Into the unknown. Tell me more about this new journey for them. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. 8 of Wands is a card of good news. It means maybe communication coming in. It's something that wands are about action, and we think of spirituality, like we think of a spiritual fire actually when you think of wands energy. And this 8 of Wands is saying something is going to go fast. It's actually going to pick up pretty fast, or the experience might be exhilarating, fun, feel like time is flying by because of having so much fun. That's what this card represents. And look at all this yellow, which is awakening, enlightenment, awareness. Okay, this is good. So on a real note here, when it comes to timing, you probably are going to have communication come in quick. Tell me more about this communication. I feel like something changes quick here. Something about your alignment now. Something about your alignment. Well, the Devil. Why is the Devil? The 7 of Cups. Okay. Cups on the bottom. All right. I would say be careful not to let the devil get in the details here. Because of this Seven of Cups too. The devil energy, when I'm seeing it like this, I'm getting influence and interference. And this could be from outside energy. I'm picking up like this could be entity energy. This could be a generational. This could be something that is generational, that has followed a family, for example. Getting into your head, getting into your emotions, trying to confuse things, or encouraging escapism. And let me say, everything in moderation. You know, I do believe in the principle of moderation here. The devil, So the devil here I'm picking up as an influence, causes confusion, or it causes lack of clarity here. About your choices. Okay, I'll get more on that energy. It's not always a negative card. Sometimes it's about planning and strategy, but I'm really not actually seeing that here because of the Seven of Cups. But I am noticing this red color and this yellow, the red and yellow. 10 of Cups is where you find that kingdom of heaven. You find it within yourself. It's the state of mind that you get into. And no, actually, it's in every cell of your body, and you find it there. And then when you find it, there's this completion. There's this bliss energy of, wow, things really are okay. They're good. It's coming to a completion. Materially, things start looking better. Emotionally, you're doing good. Family's doing good. What have you? It's things like that. So it's a completion. It's beautiful. This is the only energy that can get in the way of that. So what I'm picking up on. All right, this deck got all mixed up. And I'm going to leave it that way. Like, there's some reversals in here. It's just, like I said, this deck got very mixed up. I'm going to use it to see what they say about the devil and the Seven of Cups. And then on the bottom, by the way, bottom of the deck, you have Three of Wands, which is great for expansion. Yes, there's a little bit of a waiting period before you head out on this journey. There's visualization. Tell me more, though, about this devil, the Seven of Cups. You're freeing yourself from it. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're freeing yourself. There was an energy that was trying to keep you in bondage. It was trying to hold you back, hold you down in some way. Could be just fears if it's not an addiction. Sometimes it's an addiction, a vice. Mentally, it can be mentally causing extra chatter in the mind. This is freeing yourself. Eight of Swords reverse. So kind of when we're obsessing a lot, extra worried. But in the reverse, we break its hold on us. Break the control. It could even be this situation ship or whatever it is that keeping you close to something that you're actually miles apart from. Method of control or something like that. Method of control. What do I have? Here, Queen of Swords. Okay, so Spirit is saying you know absolutely what to do and how to deal with this energy. Look at all of the red. This is going to require action because of all of this red here. It's going to require action for you. One, I would say asserting yourself, placing boundaries. I did start off your reading with letting you know that I just now used that black sage. So, spiritually cleansing your space, yourself, might be a good idea. But it says she knows what must be done and she isn't afraid to do it. If you want your eye on the target, you want your eye on the new beginning for yourself, your 10 of Cups, this new journey, then they're saying you know what action to take, you know what must be done, and Mars is supporting you with this, with the energy needed. So, the Queen of Swords is an energy that will use that sword if she has to, cutting out people, places, vices, and anything, addictions, anything that is causing you to lose track of your focus about where you're wanting to be, especially like planning for the future here with that 3 of Wands, then you know what to do. You know what to do. Could you give me something on this dark energy, please? Because it says it's a mystery, but now I have this here. I'm like, ah. Oh. The mystery has to do with you being the magician. And like I said, this deck is mixed up. This could have come out in the reverse, but it's not. It's in the upright. It says the master of everything. And sorry about the chippy nails today. It's probably going to be like that for about a month. So the master of everything, an exciting adventure that it pushes the limits of human comprehension. Pushes the limits of human comprehension. It's like you're not going to believe what you're able to manifest without this energy getting in the way. They said sneaky snake. I don't know. Sneaky snake. Wasn't that didn't Will Ferrell say that on Saturday Night Live? Wasn't sneaky snake or something? I don't know. But you don't want to give this energy too much attention. I know that much. And you don't want to feed it. If you jump into the confusion or escapism and get off of your focus or your goal, you're feeding it. It's called louche. Okay, any really... Yeah, louche can go both ways, though. Louche can go both ways, so we could get into that. But I'm talking about the kind that's associated with this. You know, because when a person is goes way on one end, like say we're talking about mood, going way far on the spectrum, where your mood is like it's really crappy, terrible, and horrible, or swings up here to really, really high. Those two extremes produce this energy, right? And it's called louche. And even the very intoxicatingly happy energy could be producing things that they want to feed off of. Wow, okay, this message just got a little bit deep for me here. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. I don't know. The balance in the middle, like the infinity symbol, where does it come? It comes together in the middle, right? It's the balance, that middle area. That's like your focus, okay? Your focus, divine purpose, alignment, all comes together like an X in the middle, right? That's what they're saying. Okay, I know sometimes when messages are different. That one was different. Yeah, it's time. If you've been holding it together or wearing a corset just so that the shape looks right to everybody else around you or whatever it is, people pleasing, just doing this because of is how it's supposed to be done, but listen, I can't breathe. Well, it's time to loosen that corset. I'm so glad we don't wear corsets all the time anymore. I probably wouldn't have, even back then, maybe. Maybe like for dress up. I don't know. I've never worn one. I've never tried one. Let's see. Maybe a timing card will come out here. Oh, well, look. It's the Holy Spirit. This card, I always think of the Holy Spirit. Because it's a white dove with the olive branch. And then, yes, this can represent the Holy Spirit. You're being guided. This is your heaven. This is your peace. This is laying on top of your 10 of Cups, which is my representation, and a lot of other readers will view it as this is where we've reached a completion of manifesting what our version of heaven would be like here on earth. And this is the peace, and it's also the support, and it also might be, I'm going to say it also might be part of the mystery, because it is mysterious. It's unseen. But it's helping. Hey, I have the book burning card. I usually look at this card as an indication that somebody is about to set fire to this last chapter. Whatever was included that involved censorship, silencing, control, mind games, or even changing the narrative, trying to put restriction on you. It's like the end of that. That book was the old playbook, and it's being burned. That's how I see that. Timing card. All right, good. 1 to 3 months for you all. They also want you to listen to your intuition about timing, though. So I have the crystal ball. So intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, gut reaction, inner knowing. And if there's I should have said this earlier, the devil and the 7 of Cups, like if you don't relate to any of the other things that I was talking about, it can represent a really suffocating, controlling relationship, and one where maybe their mood goes back and forth a whole lot, and it makes you confused about how either the person feels or how you feel about the person. Could be that too. But I see if that's the situation, just like with this one, you're freeing yourself from it. Whoa. So your angel number to close out this reading, and by the way, I do have private readings available. They're pre-recorded, and the information's in the description box below. Thank you guys for the support with those private readings. Really been wonderful, helping me grow. I really appreciate you. But yeah, okay, so sorry. But yes, much love, gratitude to you. 333, you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. So live your truths and be a positive light to others. And that's what I have for your Christmas message there, Cancer. Bye.